Alright, you guys. Welcome back. We are here with another Five Nights at Freddy's. This is the original. So, not much in the way of options. You're probably wondering what the hell happened to Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. Well, I'll tell you what happened. I'll go back and I'll mess with Night 4 a little bit more, and I'll record it. And, you know, if I don't make it, I'll just delete that recording. Ain't no point in posting it. But, you know, when I eventually do get it, I'll post that video and then add it to the series. But, yeah, Night 4 just wasn't happening. It just wasn't happening. I couldn't get it. It was testing my patience. I looked up YouTube videos. I visited forums, how-tos, communities, and I asked, you know, a bunch of different questions like, how do you get off of Night 4? A buddy of mine that has played and beat the game, I asked him, and it didn't matter what I did, and it didn't matter how I did it, and I even tried, like, mixing things up, and that didn't work either. So I moved on. I moved on. I've got to get the rest of the series out. I've got other games I've got to do. I have to keep the ball rolling. I did not expect it to be that difficult, and I found out that I am not at all the only one that has an immense issue with Night 4 of the sister location. So whenever I eventually go back to it, I'll record it, I'll put it up, and then you guys can see it. But everybody's beaten sister location, everybody knows it. It's just that I gotta keep things moving. So anyway, here we are at the OG Five Nights at Freddy's. We're going to jump into this and go to Night 5. You can see I've already beat the game once before because I've got the star, and Night 6 is unlocked. So we will do a new game and then continue on from there. And I think after this is FNAF 3. And then I might do one of the other FNAFs after this. Or I might do something different. But that will be all the main games done. And then we'll jump into different FNAFs later on. So let's get into Five Nights at Freddy's, the game that started it all, and do the game again. I gotta remember how to play it. Yeah, I gotta remember how to play this game.
Settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week.
I don't want to skip the phone
let's see.
by accidentally hitting the wrong button.
Reading from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87. Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to play the game anymore. Oh, shit. I've already used up so much battery. I'm pretty sure I'll get back into the rhythm of things. It's just right now. I forgot what particular night Foxy comes running down the hallway, and I know I gotta be quick there. I do remember that much. Oh, 56%. We're only at 3 a.m. I think I have to go through all the cameras. Oops. Oh, hey Chica. Yeah, there's so much I've already forgotten about this particular... I'm trying my best. I'm at 41% and we're only at night 1. Oh, I have forgotten so much. I wonder if anybody's been jump scared and bit their tongue playing this damn game. Nope. That gave me a little bit of a spook. Is he still there? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna open the door and see. He's still there. Holy shit. Now he's gone. That was an accident. Yeah, we might not get this. I'm on 25% battery. What is camera 6 and why is it out? It's me. What the hell? No. You gotta double tap circle, otherwise the light stays on. That's one thing I forgot about. I don't know, maybe... There we go. Alright, cool. I was about to say, maybe, maybe not. Alright, night 2. Okay. Nice little short intro back into the very first Five Nights at Freddy, the Kickstarter of the whole thing. I think that was a little bit good of a warm-up for me. I could feel the stress a little bit because I had completely forgot how to play this one. But, yeah, anyway, like I said, I'll still work on Sister Location. It was just... Night 4 was legitimately pissing me off, and it started to get to the point to where, I didn't want to get on and do it, but I knew that I had to. So once it gets to that point, go on to something else and then come back to it later. Otherwise, you'll fucking absolutely hate it. You'll get burnt out with it. Like I started to do, and I was like, nope, nope, nope. Gotta give it a break. Gotta chill with it. Can't keep on doing that. Otherwise, you know, you're never gonna do it again. And I was about that point because that night was pissing me off. And I'm not the only one out there that's like that, apparently. And like I said, I'll continue to work on it. But we're gonna go forward with other FNAF games. And when I eventually get it, I'll post it. It'll be in. I've got all of my videos in playlists folders. You can just go into my Five Nights at Freddy's folder, and you'll find it in there, and I'll have it organized and everything. But yeah, I just I had to give it a break. I had to. I no matter what I did, no matter what I did, I could not get it to frickin' work. So here we are now at FNAF 1. Like I said at the very beginning of the series, we may go on the lore, we may touch upon the lore, but I'm not doing anything with the lore. No, hell no. Most of the crap that goes on in the game, or in the games, is theory. Alright, it's all theory. Now, there's a lot that's confirmed, but even the confirmed stuff is theorized. Alright, even the stuff that said Scott Coffin was confirmed is theorized. So, I love the lore. I do like the lore. I like watching the lore videos. But me, myself? No way. I'm not touching on that. Hell no. Hell no. So, here we are just playing the games, going by the storyline. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will forgive me for just dipping out on sister location. Like I said, I was getting super frustrated with it, and I had to give it a break. So there is a reason I did it. But you're eventually gonna get the rest of it. Don't worry. It's just we'll get around to. I have to beat that part of the game. I just I'll do it when I do it. All right. So please consider to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon. Leave a comment down below. And the link to Poggers will be in the description box below. Use code SHOCKTROOPER, all caps, no spaces. Get 10% off on your order. And if you didn't like the video for whatever reason under the sun, go ahead and hit that thumbs down button. It's entirely up to you. So with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video of Five Nights at Freddy's. So until then, until next time, take care, take it easy, stay safe, keep it metal, and I will see you all in the next one. All right, everybody, until then and until next time, deuces, everyone.